Good afternoon and welcome to the Windsor Star's Net News at Noon. I'm Craig Pearson with Donald McArthur, bringing you the best from the paper and the web. At least 6 Detroit firefighters were injured this morning battling a blaze on East Jefferson on the city's east side. One firefighter is in serious condition. The injuries were largely sustained when a wall fell on top of firefighters following several explosions.
Windsor police are probing an early morning stabbing in the 300 block of Bridge Avenue. It sent one man to hospital after a house party went off the rails. They got several people in custody and they're interviewing witnesses and sorting through the details now. So stick around for an update.
A Tamil boat carrying 490 suspected asylum seekers has finally docked under military escort on Canada's west coast. Several tents have been set up in a military base out there where the migrants will be held as they process them and find out what the situation is and check on their health.
Okay, folks, another candidate has thrown his hat in the ring in the Windsor mayor's race. He's a taxi driver. His name is Eddie Photo, and we're going to have more on him later in the day. He joins a field right now that includes Anthony Brothers, Michael Musgrove, Sam Sinjari, Ernie Lamont, the Bacon Man, of course, and Robert Vincent. Now, incumbent Eddie Francis, he said he's going to run, but he hasn't filed his nomination papers yet, and speculation is rife, of course, right, that former MP and the City Councilor Rick Limoges is going to toss his hat in there too, but he hasn't filed his papers either.
No, he's been doing a lot of chatter on the net, though, so we'll see. Yeah. Windsor police have been making some sizable drug busts recently. On Wednesday, they arrested a 51-year-old Windsor man on a suspected $200,000 ecstasy transaction. This was one day after the same man was released on bail for his part in a $1 million marijuana grow-op operation, the largest in Windsor's history.
Yeah. Okay, folks, and in sports, Phog delayed the start again today of the PGA Championships at Whistling Straits in Wisconsin. Kind of bad news for tournament organizers. 78 players didn't finish the tourney yesterday because of fog. But anyway, -4 is the score to beat, thrown down yesterday by Bubba Watson and Ernie Els and Tiger Woods and Phil. The thrill there, they're looking at 1 under, so it's a great tourney, beautiful course. I watched it all last night.
PGA is not the only thing to watch this weekend, of course. Here to talk about what we can do around our area is none other than Julian Revin.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Hello. Okay, this weekend there's lots of great stuff happening outdoors. Let's begin with the Canadian Transportation Museum and Heritage Village. They've got their military muster vehicle show. So vehicles will be featured from the Korean War, the Second World War. There'll be military drive-bys. There'll be battle and tactical demonstrations. There'll be helicopter rides, flyovers, gun carriers. And what did you say about the event? It's the first one.
It's the inaugural event, so it's something to check out.
Something new.
Where is this? At the riverfront?
This is at the Canadian Transportation Museum out in Essex.
Yeah, Arno Town Line. Yeah.
Yes. Saturday afternoon, all-day gig. Phog Phest is featuring a whole bunch of local bands from Hamilton, bands from Toronto for their second annual Phog Phest 2.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Blind Dog also boasts a huge lineup for their Doomsday Festival. There will be...
I love that name.
The Blind Dog?
Well, at the Doomsday Festival, both of them.
There'll be over 40 bands performing on 3 stages. That also takes place tomorrow, Saturday, from noon to midnight. We've got the Reggae Festival. That takes place this weekend as well at the Riverfront Festival Plaza, so plan to spend a lot of time outdoors.
Reggae Doomsday.
Which one?
Doomsday, yeah.
Leo's Comedy Corner hosts a fundraiser for Theatre Alive. Theatre Alive is celebrating their 25th anniversary, so
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. If you want to support a good cause, help keep theatre alive in Windsor, go check it out. We also have this, the WFCU Center has the Dodge Rodeo and Family Roundup. This is sounds like a great family gig. It's not just for adults. There'll be events indoors and outdoors. Outdoors there'll be a full-scale carnival, and indoors there'll be, if you like the feel of a traditional rodeo, there will be a country dance party.
Afterwards, yeah. First time they've ever put earth, apparently, on the floor of the WFCU Center. It's trying a lot of different things. I love this idea with the rodeo.
It should be interesting.
Yeah.
Also, starting next Wednesday, and it continues through to the following weekend, we've got the Leamington Tomato Festival, so keep that in mind. The Greater Windsor Concert Band does performances outdoors, and also Windsor Symphony Orchestra is performing at the Navy Yard Park in Amherstburg.
Okay, we're getting the sign here. We got to
All
wrap
right,
it up.
we're getting the sign.
We got to go, folks. It's Friday
All right.
the 13th. Okay, Triskaidekaphobia Day. Be careful out there. Online and on your porch. We are the Windsor Star.
Happy Friday the 13th.